Fitties, how are we doing today? Welcome to this bodyweight workout. This is going to be a proper tasty one, but the good news is it's going to be done and dusted in just 10 minutes. So absolutely perfect for those days when it's a little bit chaotic, but you want to get something done super quick. And of course, no equipment needed at all, just your body weight. So it can be done absolutely anywhere. Perfect. Right guys, before we get into it, let's get you warmed up. Make sure you got a bottle of water at the ready. Want to keep you hydrated. We're just going to start with some really gentle body weight squats, okay? So feet just wider than shoulder width apart, toes angled out very slightly, and we're just going to sink down into a squat and then fully extending the hips at the top. Just get as low as you can on the squat, guys. So don't go into a range of motion that just isn't comfortable for you. You always want to keep those heels on the floor. So if you get to a point where you feel those heels coming off, you've probably gone too low. So just work within your range. Nice gentle squats, guys. Gradually sinking a little bit lower as you warm up a little bit. We'll do a couple more reps there. Good. Now we're going to go for a step back lunge. So from here, we're just going to take one leg back, taking that back knee as close to the floor as you can. You can get all the way down to the floor, great. If you can't, doesn't matter. Keeping that weight through the heel of the front foot. Getting a nice big bend of both knees. A lot of people when they lunge sometimes, they bend the front leg and they keep the back leg straight, and that just restricts their movement. So make sure we're bending both knees equally, roughly about 90 degrees on each one. Once you've got the hang of it, just get a bit more fluid. Speed it up a little bit. Focusing on quality reps, getting as low as you can. Good. Now you go back to the squats. This time though, slightly wider stance. So also known as a sumo squat. Feet wider, toes angled out again, trying to keep those knees tracking with the toes. Sink as low as you can. You should probably feel this one on the inside of the legs a little bit more, and you'll probably find you can't quite go as low, but that's fine. It's just to kind of open up the inside of the legs, hamstrings a little bit, wake up the glutes, aka the bum. Good. We'll just do a few more there, guys. 2 more. Good. Now, just to wake up the hamstrings a little bit, feet hip width. Place your hands on the crease of your hips just here, and then you're just going to push the bum back, get a nice big hip hinge, back straight, push back till you feel a nice light stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes, and then fully extend. Yeah, so really focusing now on just opening up the hamstrings a little bit, like a little dynamic stretch, if you will. We'll do a few more. One more, guys. Nice. Right, let's warm the upper body up a little bit, because that's going to be working today as well. What I want you to do is I want you to start with your hands in a position that you would have them in to do a push-up. But then from here, with your knees on the floor, I just want you to push back, taking the bum or the bum towards the heels. Come forward, and then when you're here, perform a push-up. Yeah. So we're just trying to warm you up. So push the bum back, push up. Focus on a rhythm, guys. Getting a nice light stretch of the lats when you push the bum back, and also in the lower back. And the push-up is just waking up the upper body a little bit. If you can't get the chest all the way down to the floor, don't worry about it. Just get the range that you can. If that's just to here halfway, no problem. Just try and be quite dynamic with the movement. Waking up the shoulders. Waking up the arms, the chest. Good. Now, into a high plank. Tuck the pelvis under, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes. Feet about shoulder width or just wider. And now what you're going to do, guys, is you're just going to rotate up on one side, reach up, back down, rotate up on the other side, back down. Keep that core nice and strong throughout. We'll just do a few of these and then we'll get into it. Keep this one nice, slow and steady, keeping those shoulders nice and stable. Let's go for 2 more on each side, yeah? That's 1. 1 more each side. Rotate, keeping those hips up nice and high. Then really rotate as high as you can. Here it is, lovely. Okay, a little bit warmer. What we'll do though is we go through the exercises now. Do these with me, and this will act as part of the warm-up as well. And then we can get into it. 10 minutes, job done. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy though. Just saying. Right guys, really simple format here. 20 seconds on every single exercise, yeah? There's 6 exercises, so therefore, to get through 1 round is going to take 2 minutes. We're going to go for 5 rounds, bish bash bosh, job done, 10 minutes, okay? Right, first one, bit of a heart rate raiser, high knees, okay? So we're going to be pumping the arms, pumping the legs, getting the knees up as high as you can, just holding onto the microphone, pumping both arms as well. Don't just let it be the legs like you do in the river dance. Yeah, pump the arms as well, get them moving. Reducing the impact, just don't go so high. Keep it nice and light on the feet, reduce the height of the knees. Further still, you could just march on the spot. Just bringing the knees and the arms up nice and high and just keep moving, really powering those arms as well. So any of those that you like. Number 2, jump squats is the full version. So feet just wider than shoulder width, just like we did on the warm-up. Sinking down, powering up, nice and high. Lots of power through the legs. More importantly though, landing nice and soft, yeah? Remember to do these with me, guys. Just try and wake things up a little bit. Now to regress that, you simply just perform a squat. But remember, this is the workout now. So I want you to be a lot more dynamic than we were in the warm-up. So a bit more speed, get as low as you can. Always full hip extension at the top. Work with the range that you've got. So it's either jump squat or regular squat. Then we're going to go with a sprawl. Hands down to the floor, jump the legs back, jump forward, stand up, fully extend the hips once again, and repeat. Yeah, regression, hands down, and we just step back, step forward, stand up, step it back, step forward, stand up. Easy stuff, yeah? Don't matter how you do it, just keep moving for the 20 seconds. That's all that matters. Then we're going to go down into a knee to elbow. So from here, high plank position, right knee to left arm, back, left knee to right arm, back. Ideally, when you're here, the foot doesn't touch the floor. So keep it up, keep all the work on the abs. Once you've got the hang of it, you can be a little bit more fluid with it. If you can't quite make the contact with the knee to the arm, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Regression, if you need, is just quite simply just tap the foot and bring the knee under the chest. Regression further, just hold a high plank. Remember, tuck the pelvis, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes, and we hold. Yeah? From there, we go into a push-up. So you're probably noticing now the exercises just link up quite nicely. So there's going to be minimal faff when we change from one exercise to the other. So when you're here, you're already in position for the push-ups, right? So full version, tuck the pelvis, abs nice and tight, glutes nice and tight, bring it down, chest to the floor and power back up. Fully extend the arms at the top. Nice big range of movement. Regression, reduce the range a little bit. Regression further, because if you're not getting much range at all, you're probably better off just dropping the knees to the floor and getting a bigger range. But again, just whatever range you can get. If you're doing these at home or near a park bench or something, you can place your hands on the bench, elevate the upper body, and that's a nice regression as well. Now from here, lots of work on the shoulders, because as soon as you've done those push-ups, guys, we're going to go into a shoulder tap plank. I was actually about to stand up, but there's one more. So from here, tuck the pelvis under once again, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes, and then you're just going to tap the left shoulder with the right hand, right shoulder with the left, and so on. Keep repeating, minimal movement of the hips. So this one's all about control, especially at that midsection. I don't want you kind of swinging side to side. Keep it nice and strong. Try and keep those hips as flat to the floor as you can. Lovely, there they are. Right guys, it's important that you work within your capabilities. If 3 rounds is enough for you, fine. 4 rounds, 5 rounds, it does not matter. Just give it your best shot, because you've all got to start somewhere, right? It's just about where you're at right now, and you can progress it over time. That's what it's all about, guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. 10 minutes, we got this. Easy stuff. Right guys, ready for those high knees? 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's only 20 seconds, guys, so give it some. I'm just holding onto the mic with the other hand so it doesn't come flying off. Keep going, halfway. And 3, 2, 1, squats. Remember, jump squats or just regular squats. Take the jump out if you need. 10 more seconds. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Sprawls, guys. Fully extend the hips at the top. Remember, aggression, just step back into it and step up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow. Try and be as dynamic with this as you can, but equally make sure there's an element of control. 5 more seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Keep that core nice and strong. Tuck the pelvis. Crunch the abs. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap plank. Tuck the pelvis. Crunch the abs. Squeeze the glutes. 10 more seconds. And that's round 1 done already. And we go straight into those high knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pump the arms, pump the legs. Come on, guys, we got it. It's only 10 minutes. Only 8 minutes now. Halfway. Remember just to reduce it if you need to, or march on the spot. 3, 2, 1. Squats. If you are doing the jump, remember, land soft. Always land soft. 10 more seconds. Or of course, just take the jump out of it. Do whatever you need to do, guys. 3, 2, 1. Sprawls. Fully extend the hips at the top. Again, trying to stay nice and light on the feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow. Oh, see, soon get spicy, right? Told you it wasn't going to be easy, but you can do it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Push up. 10 more seconds, guys. Regress it however you need. Remember, knees on the floor if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap plank. You might find you need to take your feet a little bit wider when doing these, because that way you're just a little bit more stable. Even so, tuck the pelvis, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. We're back to high knees. Come on, guys. We got it. Not long. 8 more seconds. Pump the arms, pump the legs. 3, 2, 1. Squats. Remember, land soft if you're doing the jump. If you're taking the jump out, focus on speed. Nice full hip extension at the top. 3, 2, 1. Sprawls. Oh, 10 more seconds, guys. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Oh, certainly gets the heart rate going, doesn't it? Excuse the heavy breathing. At least you know I'm working as hard as you. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shoulder tap plank. Remember, take those feet wide if you need to, so you're a bit more stable. But don't forget that midsection. Tuck the pelvis, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Just 2 more rounds. So we're past the halfway mark. Home straight. Oh. In less than 4 minutes, you're going to be done. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, 10 more seconds. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Sprawls, guys. Regress it however you want. Oh, 8 seconds, guys. Remember, step it back if you need. 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Find that rhythm. Really crunch the abs. Try your best to make contact with the arm. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, push up. 10 more seconds. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's a lot of time on your shoulders, right? Tug the pelvis, crunch the abs, squeeze the glutes. And I keep saying it, but it's important. Last round coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is it, guys. Last round. Last 2 minutes of work. I'm worried my mat's just gradually been working down. Sweating like a good one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, last set, guys. Come on. Oh, we can have a little stretch. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Sprawls. 10 more seconds, guys. Got a dog telling me off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. It's the last minute of work, guys. Oh, 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push ups with poor shoulders. Tuck the pelvic. Crunch the hands. Squeeze the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 20 seconds of work, guys. Tuck the pelvis under. Crunch the abs. Squeeze the glutes. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. My God. 10 minutes of work just shows you what you can get done when you put your mind to it and you have a plan, more importantly. Heart rate's up. Everything's had a good look in. Sweating like a good one. Like it. Job done. Right, guys. Have a little drink. It's time to stretch now. The recovery process starts right now, so really focus on nice deep breaths. And let's, of course, you want to do more rounds. You crack on. I'm done. Right, guys, let's have a little stretch. So again, focus on the deep breaths. Into that kneeling position, half kneel even. Tuck the pelvis under. Lean into it. So you get a nice stretch on the hip flexor here, top of the quad here. And then from here, opposite arm to the leg that's forward. Just take that behind your head and then just pull on the elbow. So you're getting a nice tricep stretch as well. Nice deep breaths, guys. Don't force the stretches. Find a stretch that you can feel but you can hold relatively comfortably. Now what you can do from here is just pull over that front leg a little bit further and then twist into it a little bit to intensify the stretch. And now by pulling over, you should feel it in the lats here a little bit as well. Good. One more deep breath here. Now before you change sides, just straighten out that front leg. Lean over till your fingers touch the floor, wherever's comfortable for you. You can have something under your hands to elevate you a little bit if you need, or just place your hands on the leg if you find you can't quite get to the floor. But again, finding that point where you can feel the stretch in the hamstring, but you can hold it for a while. Because remember, we're trying to recover now, guys. I don't want you like straining into a stretch position. Just hold, nice gentle stretch. Focus on the breathing. Good. So now we'll repeat that little sequence on the other side, yeah? So half kneel again. Tuck in that pelvis, lean into it. Opposite arm to leg that's forward behind the head, and then just pull. Get that tricep stretch. Make sure we're always leaning into that hip flexor stretch, guys. So don't just hold a kneel. Keep that hip flexor stretch going. And again, intensify the stretch by just pulling it over, twisting a little bit, getting into the hip a little bit more and the back as well. Nice deep breaths, guys. Good, and then same again. Just straighten out that leg, getting into the hamstrings here. I enjoyed that, probably because it was only 10 minutes. But some days, you know, time's just not on your side, right? But you still want to get a little something done. Just shows you, bosh, 10 minutes. Don't go skipping the warm-up though, as tempting as it is. Always have a little warm-up, prepare the body for what's to come. Always try and have a little stretch afterwards as well. So all told, 20 minutes. Obviously this video is taking a bit longer because I was showing you what was what. But when you come back and you try this again, you will do it again, won't you? You know what to do, so you can just get straight into it. Good. Right, from here, guys, take your knees wider than shoulder width, bring your toes together, hands out in front, and then just sink the bum back towards the heels. Keep the arms nice and straight. Get into that lower back a little bit, get into the arms, get into the lats a bit more again. Now from here, what you're going to do, take both hands to 10 to 10 on a clock. It's going to get you thinking now. And then that right hand, creep the fingers away from you. And that's just going to again intensify the stretch down the lats. Nice deep breaths, guys. Don't force it. And then now take both hands to 10 past 2. And now we're going to creep the left hand away, keeping the head pushed down towards the floor. Really opening everything up down here, you should feel. Good. Come back to the middle. A little bit longer here. Kind of just work into it a little bit. Maybe bounce into it a bit. Good. Come back up, guys. Now those quads worked a lot today. Even if it was only 10 minutes, a lot of work on those quads. So we'll just do a little quad stretch. Tuck the pelvis under. Pull the heel as close to the bum as you can. And then just try and stand up tall. Get that nice stretch down the front of the leg there. Again, nice deep breaths, yeah? It's all part of the recovery, trying to bring everything back down again. Good. Feel free to hold these stretches a bit longer, guys, or of course do your own little cool down routine if you've got one little stretch routine. Just kind of trying to help you stretch out the muscles that have been working. There we go. Right, guys, little shake out, little shimmy. Lovely stuff. Awesome. Absolute pleasure, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you at the next one.